Hey guys, how's it going? Thought we'd do a very quick video today to show you the difference between the latest 2018 Huracan Performantes versus the 2012-2011 Gallardo Performantes and the Superleggeras. We've actually got two Huracan Performantes in stock at the moment. We've got two Gallardo Performantes in stock, which obviously were the SPYDER version, and we've got one Gallardo Superleggera Mark II. So really good chance for you guys to see all four models together, just see the comparisons, see the differences. Why is the Huracan Performante one of the best selling cars at the moment, one of the best track cars at the moment, and yet a usable car. So hopefully this video gives you a better overview as to what is the difference between the later versions, the older versions, and why you should go for maybe a coupe or versus a SPYDER. So yeah, let's go check it out. So as you can see here to my right, we've got a lovely Gallardo Superleggera. Superleggera actually standing for super lightweight. You may have heard it before in the Ducatis. Lamborghini have definitely used it before in the past as well, but yeah, super lightweight, meaning no carpet trims, bucket seats, carbon fibre everywhere. Yeah, you're not going to get your luxuries, you're not going to get your air conditioning as standard, you're not going to get your comfort heated seats. Do not expect that if you're going to daily a car like this, not the car for you. You're looking for a weekend blast, or you're looking for something that's really going to excite you, Superleggera or the Performantes are the one. Now moving on to the Performantes, as you can see here on my left. Funny enough, the Performantes on the Gallardos were actually classed as the SPYDER, which we've actually got in stock just here behind the camera. The Performantes were the SPYDERs for the Gallardos, and the coupes on the Gallardos were called the Superleggeras. Now funny enough, I'm not entirely sure why, but Lamborghini have decided to go Performante on the coupe and then Performante SPYDER for the convertible. I'm guessing they want to stick more to the Performante word as a performance word, as opposed to going Superleggera, which is completely lightweight, because funny enough, I would say 40% of all the Huracan Performantes that were spec'd with comfort seats. Now, if you did that on your Gallardo Superleggera, no, dead, absolutely dead, not going to sell. What I would say is, if you're looking at a Huracan Performante, certain things you've got to look at. You really want to go for the center lock wheels. However, it's subjective. I personally really like the SPYDER style alloys, which you can see on the orange Performante over here. However, center lock wheels has the benefit it's slightly lighter in terms of weight reduction and very easy to take in and off when you're on the track. That's the main reason of getting center locks. If you've got a budget of around 150 and you're thinking, I don't know whether I should go Performante in the Gallardo or should I go Superleggera on the Gallardo, then really what you've got to decide is they are exactly the same car. They both have the same sort of capabilities, both have the same technical specs. However, one's got the ability of removing the roof, being a sort of nice weekend summer cruiser. The other one's a track weapon. However, saying that, both of them are track weapons. It really is subjective and it's just your choice. Also, very big different styling features between the Huracan Performante and the Gallardo. That will be general with the Huracan and the Gallardo. You've obviously got the double clutch transmission. So obviously you've got the design features which are completely different on the Huracan and the Gallardo. That goes to the standard and the Performantes or Superleggeras. On the Huracans, you've got a completely different design on the lights. They've tried to stick to what the Gallardos were doing, but they've gone for a bit more of a sleek look. I guess you can see the same comparison with what Lamborghini done in their V12 Murcielago and their Aventador. Tried to keep the styling similar, however gone for a bit more sleek cut. Now that's what you can notice on the Huracans. On the Gallardos also as well, you can see a nice addition of the side skirts, which actually have an air intake combined into the side skirt. You didn't get those in the Gallardo. However, the Gallardo had an actual air intake just covering the rear wheel arch. They've removed that on the Huracan, which have compensated with wider wheel arches. Very nice touch. I personally love the looks on the Huracan. On the Huracan Performantes, everyone must know about this if you're a car fanatic, but the new sort of marbled effect, carbon fibre, which is actually called the forged carbon, was made for the simple purpose of saving money and not wasting as much carbon fibre. So funny enough, there was a front panel on a Pagani which would have come up to roughly around a couple of tens of thousands. That panel had a weave that didn't match, so they decided to pick it up, throw it away in the skip and start again. Now, why are you wasting tens of £1,000s of carbon fibre, Lamborghini, for? And what they did was they started chopping up all the carbon fibre and use some resin to put it together, which gives you that marbled effect. So it's not one piece of carbon, it's now multiple bits of carbon that's been chopped up, put together, which not only saves you money, but is actually stronger than normal carbon fiber. That forged carbon look also goes with the interior of the car, as well as the exterior. Now, mechanically, the Huracan Performante is obviously going to be a better car than the Gallardo. What you're not going to get with the Huracan Performante is that sort of reaction, that jerk reaction that he get with a single clutch gearbox. That sort of authentic track feeling car that he gets with the likes of the Murcielago or the Gallardos. The Huracans are amazing cars. They're amazing cars to use daily, amazing cars to use as your weekend blast. But with the double clutch transmission, the downside to the Huracans was the fact that it's a bit too easy to drive. It doesn't feel like you're in something special enough, like a Lamborghini should make you feel. Hence the reason why the Aventadors, the V12s, have always stuck to a single clutch gearbox and a single clutch system. So yeah, if you're looking at the Huracans, just bear in mind it's going to be a completely different drive to the Gallardos. And if you own a Huracan Performante, I assure you, you'd probably still want a Gallardo Superleggera or a Gallardo Performante in your collection too. Completely different cars, not exactly the same. Not saying the Huracan's an improvement on the Gallardo, it's just very different. But if you want to have a place to check them out and see what you can do when comparing the likes of them between a Superleggera and a Performante and a Huracan, no better place to look than GVE. See you later.